Hi there guys, this is Chris Coney speaking and welcome back to the Cryptoverse. So I've just wrapped up CoinFest 2019, opened my laptop in the hotel room and saw some very interesting things on the Bitcoin price chart. So I'm going to share them with you right now. So as I've been saying recently, the bear market downtrend line has been broken. On my chart, that's the great big yellow downtrend line that you see on the screen. We broke that here back on the 29th of March. And that was the day that I started feeding in capital back into the crypto markets. And then several days later, we took the big pump up by $1,000 and have been fighting around $5,000 ever since. Now, there is something that I've missed here. It was something that Glenn Goodman did a presentation at CoinFest. And he said something that made me think about looking at this from a different perspective, which is basically to just look at this from the log perspective. So if you put the log scale on TradingView and then take a look at the bear market downtrend line, very interesting things appear. So the downtrend line is still valid, except the picture changes over the last several days. The price action is still under the downtrend line according to the log scale, which is something that I previously missed. The other thing is if we look at the wider perspective, on a non-log scale, if pure linear price action, the downtrending channel looks pretty parallel. On the log chart, the bearish downtrend line looks fine, but connecting the lows up, the channel widens, which is increasing volatility, which is also very fascinating. Now, back to the point about the bearish downtrend line not technically being broken. On the 3rd of April, which is that green candle there with the big head on it, well, the high of that candle is actually touching right on the bearish downtrend line. It bounced off of it, which is this perspective that I hadn't looked at before. So by the log scale, we're still under the bearish downtrend line, which is interesting. So that's another point of confirmation that I'm going to want to see before feeding more capital in. I want to see a daily close above it by the log scale in order to have that confidence that the bull run is going to continue. Other interesting things here. $5,000 is where we seem to be fighting right now. Manipulation and control going on right now, as far as I can tell. If I put it on my triple screen setup here, on the far left we have the 1-day chart, in the middle we have the 6-hour chart, which is basically 4 candles in 1 day. And on the far right, we have the 60-minute. So that's for more precise timing. Now, as you've seen over the last several days, volatility has been pretty steady and consistent. We had a bit of a run-up today and yesterday. And what had just happened a moment ago when I was looking at the chart, we hit $5,200 a Bitcoin. And then in under a minute, someone dumped it down to 4,900, which is why this candle looks like this. And if we want more precision on this, let's take it right down to the 5-minute chart. And here we can see here, okay, maybe it wasn't within a minute, maybe it was like 5 to 10 minutes. But you can see we were at 5,200 up here, and then bosh, down we went to 5,900. So look at the volume on these 5-minute candles. Significant increase in volume on the 5-minute. Right there, from 9:55 p.m. and then 10 p.m. exactly, there was a great big increase in volume as the price tanked. And actually, we've got now a 9 count on the 5-minute. Not that we can really take any notice of that whatsoever. But what this is telling me basically is that someone or some group looks like they want to keep the price of Bitcoin around the 5,000 level. So it was fine here, but then it sort of got away from itself. And when it got to 5,200, that's just an odd amount of volume to bring it back down to the 5,000 mark. Now the market's already started to buy it back up above 5,000. It's now 5,013, but again, it's just hovering around that on this strange volume. So those are the things that I wanted to point out. Look at Bitcoin on the 1-day chart on the log scale, and then look at the bearish downtrend line, and you'll see that we're still under it according to that. So that's something that I missed, and it's something that I'm going to want to keep an eye on, so that, you know, before I feed more capital in, I want to see us break above the downtrend line according to the log scale. So there we go. There's no point in looking at the altcoins because a lot of the other charts look pretty much the same. But that is all I wanted to say, so I'll play out now. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the episode if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see my future content videos and get notifications. Also, if you want to learn how to read cryptocurrency price charts and learn how to trade them, and check out my online school. The website for the Cryptoverse is thecryptoverse.show. You can get all my resources from there. There's the courses button at the top, and there's also support the show button if you want to earn cryptocurrency rewards as a audience member. But that is all I've got for you today. I'll be back when I'm in the studio again with the next episode of the Cryptoverse. So until then, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.